Do you have any advice for Michelle and her boyfriend about the internet?
Well, I do, come to think of it, because, we've been having problems with the internet. Not only the Spectrum folks, but also just any internet service provider. We've been talking about this, and a lot of people are picking up on this now. Folks, if you're laying in bed at night, in the middle of the dark, it's pitch black, you're alone in your home, you live alone, you're lonely, and you hear voices, you really are hearing voices. You're not crazy. These voices are coming from inside your wall.
Oh, not this again. No, they're not.
Well, no.
No.
Well, now we proved, because remember, I was whispering the other day.
We didn't prove anything. We proved.
And the thing is that they're keeping an eye on you. They're just, if you're laying awake right now listening to us, you're home alone, take a hatchet, an axe, a small claw hammer.
Don't do that.
And pop a couple of holes in your wall and stick your ear in there. You will hear people talking about you. And I'll tell you another thing.
Bad idea. A bad idea you will regret. Do not do that.
I'll tell you another bad idea. You sound like a spoil sport, a killjoy, a Mr. Buzzkill. Here's something else. Here's something else that they're doing out there. Do you know that there's a way around having to watch the old WWE network on our friends, Mr. Peacock? You know that they still have the WWE network available for other countries. And this is one of those hacks that the kids talk about. Do you know if you change your country, that you can actually still access the WWE network and there ain't a dadgum thing anybody can do about it? Were you aware of this?
I've heard some things. I didn't see this in the copy here for Express VPN, but I've heard about some things.
Well,
yes.
No, but they're talking about something else. Apparently, the Netflix is the same way. They got all kinds of shows on Netflix that are only available outside of the U.S. because, of course, we're a downtrodden country, and you don't get, if you're an American, you don't get to see all the things you could see. But you know how you fix that? Our friends at Express VPN. Now, as a matter of fact, Ron DeShane alerted me to something. You remember our friend Ron DeShane?
I remember a name, Rhonda, yes.
Well, he is actually an Express VPN customer. And due to their fine service, he was able to do what you wouldn't do here not long ago. He wrote me and he said, Jim, thanks to Express VPN and their wonderful product, I was able to Google, is sheep fucking legal in Japan? With almost zero consequences. Not a single federal agent has arrived at my house. No sheep porn has popped up on my computer. And aside from a few ads for sheep shears, gloves with extra grip support, and airfare to Japan, my computer is absolutely fine. I did notice that my favorite podcast was named Sheep Shed, but I'll assume that's just a strange coincidence. So please let Brian know that next time you ask him to Google something of that nature, all he has to do is fire up the Express VPN and Google to his heart's content, knowing that the answers to your burning questions about Japanese bestiality laws are at his fingertips.
Please let Rhonda know that by the time this show airs, we're going to alert the authorities to this sicko out there.
Well, but they won't be able to find him.
What a freak. We'll find him.
Because the people, they think because of ExpressVPN, everybody thinks that he's living in Guadalajara or Bolivia or somewhere.
We will help the authorities find this man.
You can't. You can't. That's how ExpressVPN is working this whole scam.
Well, we can help. You can't say we can't help.
No, the thing is, folks, if you want to watch the WWE network and they say it's only available in Venezuela, guess what? Boom, you can move to Venezuela. You want to watch Netflix and all the stuff they're hiding from us God-fearing Americans? Boom, you can tell them people that you live on the Isle of Malta. What ExpressVPN does, it encrypts you. It encrypts you, and that's not, I thought at first that was a bad thing. I thought that was being enclosed in a concrete mausoleum. But apparently I was incorrect about that. If you're encrypted, that means that your data is not easily available. It can't just be willy-nilly spread about by these frivolous and promiscuous ISP people that are living inside your walls. And ExpressVPN is going to reroute you through a server location of your choice. That means you can go anywhere in the world for free. If you've ever wanted to live on the South Seas of France, boom, you've got an address.
What? No, that's not how it works. No.
Well, do they pay for the transport of all your worldly possessions to wherever you want to move to? Or do they just send you there and you've got to drag your shit with you?
There is no moving. You won't be moving. The customer potentially won't be moving.
Well, it says you can choose from over 90 different countries
that your internet would be based out of, that your ISP address would be coming from.
If you're sitting there watching your internet, you got to be there along with it. So I assume that they're taking you and your computer and potentially your most comfortable chair, and they're going to send you to goddamn Bolivia.
Well, for the record, just let the listeners know there's no travel involved with ExpressVPN.
Well, but to get to watch the network and Netflix, anyway, here's the best part. It's not just for that. You can use ExpressVPN to unlock shows or sports on other streaming services. You can hack into anything here. The moon launch they're about to do, I bet you can hop onto the fucking screen from NASA. Just as a matter of fact, put your address in moon and see what happens. Look, there's a reason why ExpressVPN is the #1 rated VPN provider by publishers like TechRadar and The Verge. I don't know what that reason is, but there's a reason, and we're going to find out sooner or later. But right now, if you want to put something over on somebody, and if you want to impersonate yourself living in a place that you don't in order to get services that are not supposed to be coming to you, well, goddamn ExpressVPN will fix you right up. And right now, if you go to expressvpn.com/JCE, you're going to get 3 extra months of service for free. expressvpn.com/JCE. You're going to learn more. You're going to get 3 extra months of service for free just because you know me. And in 3 months, who knows where the hell you might be living by the time that they get finished with you. But you'll be seeing some fine internet.
You'll be wherever you want to be, because by getting finished with you, they will be leaving you alone to do whatever you want.
What?
Did I just blow your mind? Are you all right over there?
By getting finished with you, they will be leaving you alone. They'll never leave you alone. They're always going to protect. They're going to protect you, and they're going to have you covered as long as you take advantage of their service, and they're going to put you where they, in their wisdom, believe you need to be best protected.
Which will be wherever you want to be.
No, sometimes I'd say you want to be somewhere, and they say, no, it's dangerous. Somebody might hack into your goddamn Google there and motor your routum or whatever the fuck. You need to be over here. You need to be in Iceland where we can take care of you and keep an eye on you, or maybe Greenland or Scotland.
Again, I think we need to stress there's no travel involved. You're not being promised any travel. You'll not be transported to any foreign
you're
locale.
being routed through there.
Yes.
So you're going to end up somewhere. So if you're going through there, you might stop and say hello.
Your signal is being routed.
You might take some pictures.
Only your signal.
Just the signal, huh?
The signal. You could be wherever
I figured you'd have to go and follow it to make sure it was connected.
No, this is for people like you who don't want to travel.
Oh, well, in that case, expressvpn.com/JCE. You don't have to go anywhere, and you can still put shit over on people.